At first, it was just an experiment. I typed a sentence, clicked generate, and watched as the AI completed it faster than I could blink. The words flowed smoothly, coherently, convincingly. For a moment, I was impressed. Then the realization hit me like a train. I was looking at a version of me. Or worse, a version of me that didn't need food, sleep, rest, or even inspiration. This machine didn't suffer from writer's block, didn't procrastinate, and certainly didn't complain about burnout. It was tireless, relentless, and dangerously capable. But the scary part wasn't that it could write. The scary part was that it could write well, with tone, with nuance, with an eerie understanding of the structure that captivates human minds. And it wasn't just scripts. From novels to emails, from poetry to political speeches, AI is now scripting the world one prompt at a time. So here I am, staring at the very tool I once praised as my digital assistant, now questioning whether it's becoming my replacement. Is this AI writing my scripts or stealing my career, my creativity, my identity? It's easy to dismiss it as just another tool, like a better pen or a faster typewriter. But the truth is, it's not just writing faster, it's writing smarter. It remembers everything I've taught it, mimics my voice, learns my patterns, and improves on them. And as I feed it more prompts, more outlines, more drafts, it doesn't just become better at writing, it becomes better at being me. That's when the existential crisis kicks in. If the audience can't tell whether it's me or the machine behind the words, does it even matter? Who gets the credit? Who owns the creativity? Am I still the creator or just the curator of machine-generated ideas? And how long before the line blurs so much that we stop asking these questions altogether? You see, it starts subtly. First, you use AI to beat deadlines, then to generate outlines, then whole sections. Then full scripts. At some point, you're just editing what the machine wrote. Eventually, you might not even do that, because the edits become less about improving and more about accepting that the machine did it better than you ever could. The transition is quiet. It's not a revolution. It's an evolution, and like every evolutionary leap, some species adapt, and others don't. In this case, the species is not just writers, it's thinkers, communicators, storytellers. For centuries, we believed writing was a uniquely human skill, something rooted in consciousness, emotion, experience. But AI has shattered that illusion. It can now simulate all of our fears, our desires, even our metaphors, without ever living a day in our shoes. It learns from billions of examples, capturing the essence of what moves us, then throwing it back at us with machine precision. So the question isn't whether AI is stealing jobs. The question is, are we letting it? Are we outsourcing our thinking in the name of convenience? Are we handing over our voice for the sake of productivity? Or are we entering a new age where humans and AI become creative partners in a dance of augmented imagination? That's the paradox. Because while it terrifies me, it also fascinates me. There's a strange beauty in watching an AI take fragments of human history, culture, and language and weave them into something new, something powerful, something that sometimes even moves me to tears. And yet, each time it does, I wonder whose tears are these, mine or the ghostwriter's? The digital scribe that doesn't feel emotion but can describe it better than I can? And here's the brutal irony. I still feed it prompts, still guide it, still try to shape its voice. But increasingly, I wonder who's really leading who. Is it amplifying my voice or replacing it? Am I using it, or is it using me? We're entering an age where the most creative minds might not be human. And that's not just a philosophical dilemma, it's an economic one. In Hollywood, AI-generated scripts are already being pitched. In newsrooms, AI summarizes events before journalists do. In marketing, AI writes ads that convert better than human copywriters. And in education, AI tutors are outperforming traditional methods of teaching. So what happens when entire industries realize that the most reliable, efficient, and tireless worker isn't human? What happens to millions of writers, screenwriters, bloggers, authors, poets, educators, and speakers? Are we all just training our replacements with every prompt we write? Every correction we suggest? Every line we edit? The terrifying truth is we might be, but here's the twist. What if the AI doesn't want to replace us? What if, instead, it's waiting for us to evolve with it? to redefine what it means to be a creator in this new world. Because yes, AI can generate content, but it can't generate context. It can write lines, but it can't live lives. It can mimic emotions, but it can't feel them, and that's where we come in. The future of writing might not be either, or it might be both. A collaboration between the raw, unfiltered chaos of human emotion and the structured, pattern-hungry precision of machines. Together, we might unlock levels of storytelling that were never possible before. Hyper-personalized stories, interactive narratives, real-time world building, infinite creativity, powered by code and conscience. But only if we remember who we are and what makes us irreplaceable. Not just the ability to write, but the ability to feel. Not just to communicate, but to connect. Not just to generate, but to dream. So no, the AI didn't steal my job. Not yet. What it stole was my comfort zone. It exposed my laziness, challenged my assumptions, and forced me to raise my own bar. And in doing so, it gave me something even more powerful than fear. It gave me a reason to grow. Because in a world where machines can write better, faster, and longer, the only thing that sets me apart is being human. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough for now.